Today I wanted to break down Ethereum and do a full video analysis. So this is going to be a longer video. Stick with me here. It's going to cover everything from the 3-month candles, which is what we're on right now. Each one of these candles right here represents 3 months worth of time. So we're going to evaluate on a larger time frame all the way down to the weekly, where each of these candles is going to represent a week's worth of time. Looking at it on the monthly time frame, we have an initial 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have this structure, what we're currently in now. Let's dive into some targets of where I think Ethereum is going to go next from a larger time frame. On the larger time frame, again, these are 3-month candles, so the price action is going to take time to develop. It could take a year, 2 years, 3 years. These are 3 months worth of time in each one of these candles. My next target for the wave 3, this being the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1, which we just covered. We're currently in the wave 2. And then my next target is 8,700 on Ethereum. We could even extend to 10,000, even 13,000, but base case scenario, my next price target for Ethereum of how much I think Ethereum is going to be worth based on my strategy is 8,700. Right now we're sitting at 2,000, so from a risk to reward standpoint, it looks like a pretty good trade. Let's dive into the weekly time frame to identify what this current structure looks like. Now looking at this current structure, which we just saw on the 3-month time frame, we have this initial ABC down for the A, so that's a corrective wave A. We have a corrective wave B up, and then this ABC corrective wave C. I'm currently looking at this V-shaped structure right here. It looks like we have an impulse to the upside, but there's some key invalidations that I'm paying attention to determine this structure right here. So let's jump into the weekly and I'll show you what I mean. Now jumping on the weekly time frame, this is just zoomed in. So again, each one of these candles makes up a week's worth of data. We have this big push off of these lows down here at 1300 for the bottom of the wave C. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wave push denoted by these green, like Roman numeral looking numbers. The key invalidation I'm looking for to determine if this is the first impulsive wave off the low, meaning we're in macro wave 3, with on that 3-month time frame that I showed you in the beginning, is targeting around $8,700 on Ethereum. If price decides to decline lower than $1,385, this wave C here would move over to the bottom, and that would be the bottom, and we're waiting for impulses off the low. If 1,385 holds, my next target would obviously be to the upside, and that would be starting the sub wave 3 of macro wave 3 with a target of about $7,300. We'll get a pullback and then one more push up to 8,700, which is the larger wave 5 structure. So until further notice, we're waiting to see what price action does. Again, I do have Ethereum dropping down lower with Bitcoin, 1385 being my invalidation level for this to be the first impulse off the low, and the wave C would just be moved over. And my greater target is 8,700. Hope this helps.